Well, as you can see, we're still trying to sort out even the most basic facts of this. And as we are, the usual forces of division have tried to turn this into some kind of identity politics forum. Members of Congress immediately demanded that the White House classify these killings as domestic terrorism. They suggested there were racial motivations behind the bombings. The truth is, we don't know that. We don't know very much at all at this point. Here are a few of the unanswered questions still out there. First, most obviously, who is doing this? We have no name, no face, not even a grainy photograph or a police sketch of a suspect. The attacker or attackers remain totally mysterious. We're not even sure if it's a single person. It could be several. It could be an organized effort by a terror group. It's also possible at least one bomb was a copycat. Would a package bomber switch to using tripwires? We don't know. And what's the motive? No notes have surfaced, no manifesto. Do police think there's a pattern to the attacks? The first two bombs went to black families in Austin. The third bomb injured a Hispanic woman, though apparently she was not the target. Authorities say that bomb was addressed to somebody else. Who was it addressed to? Does that person have anything in common with the first two people hurt by the bombs? What about the bombs at the FedEx facility today? Who are they addressed to? On Sunday, a tripwire bomb hit a completely different part of town and injured two people who are white. Were they targets? Does that mean race played no role, or a role that's more confusing than we imagined? Motives in these cases tend to be impossible to guess without evidence, though that doesn't stop people from trying. Remember, the Unabomber was waging a one-man war against the Industrial Revolution. That's not something FBI profilers would have surmised, or did. And what do the bombs themselves tell us? Is there a pattern to their design? Do they bear any resemblance to explosives used by terror groups abroad, to IEDs used in the Middle East? And last and most important, how close are police to catching whoever is doing this? FedEx turned over an unexploded bomb to police, and police believe they know where the bombs were sent from. Will that lead anywhere? We don't know. All of these questions need to be answered in order to understand the attacks, their cause, and whether there are broader implications for the rest of us. But for now, it seems wiser to focus on answers rather than reaching conclusions unsupported by evidence.